In this video, we're going to look at some of the correlatives. There's 45 of them, so we're not going to go over all of them. I just wanted to show some of them so you guys can see how they work. All the correlatives are made of two parts. They aren't affixes, by the way. They are their own separate thing. Starting with the beginnings, this, that, those, these, then, there. All of these words start with a TH. This TH beginning in Esperanto is the TI beginning for the correlatives. Who, what, when, where, why, which. All of these words start with WH, and in Esperanto this relates to the KI beginning. Something, someone, somewhere, sometime. These start with some, that is the I beginning. Some in English has two different meanings, the amount or the indefinite. That's what we're talking about. The TI beginning is for definite things, things that you can normally point to, such as then or this or that. The KI beginning is for all the question words, like who, what, when, where, why. That doesn't, however, mean that it's automatically a question. And the I beginning is for indefinite things, things that are non-specific or unknown. Something is an indefinite thing. We don't know what it is. Moving on to the endings, the first one is O, which means that it's a thing, which should be easy to remember because in Esperanto the nouns end in O, and nouns are things. The second one is U, which can be a little bit tricky, but the main idea that it means an individual or a specific thing. So like, you are an individual, you are a specific person. And the last one is E, which is a place or a location. So now that you have three beginnings and three endings, you can put them together. Tio is that or that thing. Tiu is that one or that individual thing, or it can actually mean that person. And tia is there or that place. So you see how these work? So you have the beginning, the T, and then you have the ending that tells you whether you're talking about a thing, or a place, or an individual thing, etc. Kio is what thing. Kiu is which one, or it can be used to refer to people, and it means who. And kia is where. Io, something. Iu is someone, and ia is somewhere, or someplace. There's a chart for all the correlatives, and I'm going to put a link in the description below so you can look at that, but most people can't actually learn the correlatives by using the chart. So for that, I have some examples. Kie estas mia libro? Where is my book? At what place is my book? Via libro estas tie, sur la tablo. Your book is there, at that place, on the table. Kio estas Esperanto? What is Esperanto? Esperanto estas lingvo. Esperanto is a language. Ĉu vi volas tiun? Do you want that one? Mi ne scias kiun mi volas. I don't know which one I want. So here's an example of using a question word when it's not a question. Notice here that the accusative can be added onto the correlatives as well. Estas birdo ie en la arbo. There's a bird somewhere in the tree. Kiu arbo? Which tree? Ĉu tiu? That one? Kie estas la birdo? Where is the bird? So here, even though in English you say what tree, and you might think you should say kio arbo, you have to use the U ending. If you have a what plus a noun, or some plus a noun, or that plus a noun, you have to use the U ending. So it will either be kiu arbo, tiu arbo, iu arbo. It has to have the U. Having a basic understanding of the correlatives takes a little bit of time, but it's relatively easy. They are, however, more complicated because they are often used in pairs, and knowing how to use them well takes a long time. This is a pretty good start. If you've understood how these work so far, the rest of them shouldn't be too hard to learn. Thanks for watching.